guys. Here we are, Stoomboy, the combat companion. So, again, every show that we do is always brought to you by Hard Life Fightwear. It's Hard Life Fightwear, offering a great range of fight apparel for anyone who, whether it be jiu-jitsu, gi, no gi, MMA, any kind of combat sports at all. So Hard Life Fightwear do have you covered. So if you're looking for any gear from them, just use the website at the bottom of the page, hardlifefightwear.co.uk. Enter the discount code STOOM15 and you will get a little bit of a discount through that. So we're going to be talking about BFC 6. So BFC 6 is going to be next Saturday, the 21st of September. So already promises to be an unbelievable card. We've got some amazing fighters on the card. One of the fighters that's going to be on there is Luca Parker, MFA Middlesborough. So, Luca, this will be his second fight. He's had his debut back at Almighty earlier this year. Absolute great fight. Come away with a unanimous decision. So, looking to go 2-0 next Saturday at BFC. So, Luca, listen, absolute pleasure. Thanks for taking the time to speak to me, bro.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Yeah.
How's everything with you?
No problem.
Training-wise, so training must be, again, you're coming into the weight cutting week and all that, so it's going to be a horrible week next week for you.
Yeah. I mean, camp's went all right, to be fair. No injuries, no note. But cutting shouldn't be too hard either. I'm on weight pretty much, just like a few kilo, really.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Good. It's good as well. I mean, especially going in there, if you're only a couple of kilos away, it's always good. So I know that some guys going into fight week could be like fucking 8 to 10 kilos heavy, which is always a horrible weight cut. It's always a horrible. I've been there. I know what it's like. It's a horrible weight cut to be. So, but a couple of kilos away, it should be pretty straightforward, pretty easy enough for you then.
Yeah, not too bad now.
What about the gym? What's the mood like in the gym? Because I know there's not just yourself that's going to be on the card that night at BFC. So what's the mood like in the gym for obviously throughout the training camp?
Oh, it's sound, mate. Yeah. Team's quite chill, to be fair. Everyone's ready. No injuries at all. Everyone's done well. Yeah. Just had the last session of the camp. When class, really, everyone's feeling fit, sharp, and that.
That's good. So this will be your second fight. So obviously your first fight, Almighty. I mean, debut as they come away with a victory, unanimous decision victory. So must have been a great feeling for you.
Yeah, it was unreal. On a week's notice and all, so it was just that relief, really. That the stress of that week was a bit off it, but just felt class to be away from it and get the win.
Yeah. What was it like, the walkout and all that? Because obviously, again, you've not experienced it before, so certainly walking out for the first time to the cage, music playing, people cheering for you, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, what was that feeling like?
Honestly, mate, I was flat. Like, I didn't really feel much at all. Like, I was sound until the bell rang, and then the head just goes. But I think I've come to terms with it a bit more for this one. Like, I'm feeling a lot more confident. So.
Yeah. What kind of nerves goes into fight week for you then? So, I mean, in the lead up, because as you said, as soon as the bell goes, as soon as that cage door's locked, the bell goes, do you know what I mean? Then it's game time. But up until that point, there's obviously a bit of nerves. So, I mean, what kind of nerves, what kind of things do you go through that go through your head before a fight?
To be fair, mate, the nerves don't really bother me too much now. Like, obviously, I get them as everyone does, but it's not really like a fear of losing. It's more just like a little adrenaline rush, like when I picture it in my head, like. But no, I don't really panic at all.
Yeah.
Again, like, I've competed like jiu-jitsu and that since I was younger, so I think that's maybe a bit more used to it.
Yeah.
But I'm not too bad with nerves, really.
So Jets as well. We're into Jets as well. So how long did you do jiu-jitsu for?
I think my dad got me into it when I was about 9 or 10, and I trained over at Stealth Teesside until not too long ago, and then I just started MMA about a year and a half ago. So
yeah. So you've got a good knowledge of jiu-jitsu then, so a good solid base for MMA.
Yeah, I'd say so. Done a bit of boxing that before as well. I had a few boxing fights, so.
Yeah. Stealth as well. Stealth. Yeah, Stealth Teesside. I know Stealth's an awesome gym, awesome jiu-jitsu gym. So a lot of really, really good people coming out of that gym as well. So very, very good caliber of training over there.
Yeah, it's class atmosphere and all, like good gym all around, really.
Yeah. That's good. I love jiu-jitsu. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy. Do you know what I mean? I love jiu-jitsu, especially in MMA. Do you know what I mean? I'll sit and watch MMA, like whether it be UFC or whatever, and as soon as anybody does any jiu-jitsu, you're like, yes, fucking here we go.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's
You
always
feel
like,
like a commentator watching it with your mates and that when you're like giving a breakdown.
yeah, you're sitting there going,
Good.
nah, he's going to get that. He's not getting that. No,
Yeah.
you know, look, there you go. He didn't get it. So,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, we love jiu-jitsu and MMA. We definitely love it.
Mm.
So, tell us about BFC then. So, obviously, BFC, great show. Really, really great show.
Yeah.
Well run as well. They look after the fighters, any fighters that are on. So, how did the call up come up for you then?
To be honest, I didn't even find out from my coach. My our lad Arno was training over at Kai's gym, and then he just told me like apparently one of them was fighting me, and I was baffled when I first heard it. Like, thought that was a mix up, but then head coach Abdul comes up to me and he tells me straight after. So
Yeah. So
bit of a shock,
your
though, yeah.
your coach didn't even tell you. You had to find out from somewhere else.
Yeah. Aye.
That's right. When did your
Not
coach
bad.
tell you when he was going to tell you? Because that would have been a funny one. Like, oh, by the way, you're fighting on Saturday, Luca. Do you know what I mean? So, did he say when he was going to tell you?
No, I don't think like I think it was just they only found out just before I did.
Right.
Or like, and then just gonna tell me as soon as I came in the gym. But yeah.
Fair point. Fair point.
Aye.
So, do you know much about your boy Kai? Kai, as I say, it's his
Um,
second fight as well. Obviously, he had a win the last time he was out, so second
Yeah.
fight for him as well. So,
In fairness, mate, there wasn't much tape to watch of him. I mean, he got the finish quite early on, didn't he? So
40 something
wasn't much to
seconds,
watch.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. Fair play to him.
yeah.
I've got the impression he's like he's quite rangy, like a bit of a kickboxer. But
He's was
other
he
than that,
6 foot tall? So
6'1", I think. Yeah.
yeah. So quite a tall
Aye.
guy. But then
Yeah.
that's ideal. I mean, you know yourself, taller guys, easier to
Mm.
take down. Do you know what I mean? Or should be
Yeah.
easier to take down. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, his second fight as well. So again, he's going to come out.
Mm.
He's going to pretty much have similar nerves and similar kind of things going on in his head to yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coming out for the second time. So, do you? I mean, see, for a taller person, do you change? Do you have to adapt to anything in regards to your style for a taller person, or do you just continue training regardless of how big or small the person is?
Yeah, I just train regardless, really. I mean, in fairness, there's a big range of lads at MFA anyway, so I get a good range of like body types and styles and that there, really.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's good. It's good you've got different kind of people, sizes and so on at MFA
yeah,
that you can it kind of help you adapt to it. So that's very good. So
yeah.
what about you then? So obviously again going into next Saturday, come away with a victory. I know you're not looking past next Saturday. Okay,
Yeah.
this is your main focus, but get the
Yeah, you're
W
right.
next Saturday, 2-0. What would you like to see yourself? How far would you like to go with your MMA
Mate,
career?
far as I can, mate. Like, again, I'm still only young. Got a lot of room to develop. Got a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Yeah.
Don't see anything getting in the way. Obviously, barring injuries and that, which is impossible to avoid sometimes. I see myself going as far as I can. So
What do you do outside training? Do you work? Do you at college, university, school?
I'm doing A levels, yeah, mate. I'm at college.
Right. So, how do your college friends? How do they feel? Obviously, you going in MMA fighter, because obviously it must be cool as fuck, man. The chicks must love you.
Aye, mate, yeah. In fairness, it's not like they just sort of know me as someone who does it anyway, so it's not like a big like talking point if you want to call it that. But yeah. Oh yeah, I think it's cool anyway. I just I think it gives you that like baseline confidence, if you know what I mean, like sort of knowing you can handle yourself. That makes sense. Aye.
Yeah. You get sort of, it is good because, as I say, you know yourself. If someone was to kick off, if somebody was to pick on you, you're like, do you know what?
Yeah.
I can do something. I can at least protect myself. Do you know what I mean? So it's good to have that knowledge. But I know, my daughter's 16, and she was doing like jiu-jitsu comps and so on. And when she would go to school, they would make a massive deal of it. A big assembly. And do you know what I mean? She would have to come on stage in front of like 1,000 kids and show off her medal and stuff like that. And all her pals thought this was cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, my friend's a jiu-jitsu champion. Do you know what I mean? She's done this, she's done that. So, and then, even older you get, do you know what I mean? Your friends are like, oh, my mate's an MMA fighter. He's done this, he's done that. Do you know what I mean? So you're just Luca. When you go to college, then you're just Luca. You're not Luca, the MMA fighter. It's like, oh my God, look at him.
Yeah. I think a lot of it's like Harry and George are quite known around Borough anyway, so it's like that's always good to talk about. Like, oh yeah, I train with these. That's a good little talking point.
Just name drop, Luca,
yeah,
man.
yeah, pretty
Absolutely
much.
love it, man. I love it, man.
That's me.
Yeah. He had a good win on up at Cage Warriors. Do you know what I mean?
No, I
So
know.
really, really
Yeah,
good win
George
at
is
Cage.
a
Yeah.
class. I know.
So
Unreal.
did absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I mean? So it was a great show. Do you know what I mean? So he did well. He did really, really well. So anybody you want to shout out to then, Luca? So obviously, again, you've been in the game for a while, all right, in regards to JiuJitsu, and then obviously very, very early in your MMA career. But anybody you want to shout out to in particular, like friends, family members, teammates, anything like that?
I think my dad mainly. He's took me through everything. Like you know, week in week out, taking me to train and that. He's helped me as much as he possibly could. Like I wouldn't be at the level I am today if it wasn't for him. Like because training essentially every day. You know, it's not easy to take out like an hour out your day to like watch me train as well, drop me off. Not easy. So
Did your dad not train himself?
He's boxed in the past, yeah. He's had a few amateur and semi-pro fights, like
Nice.
No, he started late though. He started like 20ish. So past that point wasn't really going anywhere. But
who do you reckon would win, you or your dad?
I reckon,
if he's a boxer, Luca, man, you just take him down, man. Take him down.
He's got knackered knees now and all, so I think I'd probably have it now. Him 10 years younger, maybe not, but now I'd probably do it.
We're only kidding. Obviously, apologies to your dad. Apologies to the dad. So
I'm not kidding.
But no, Luca, listen, absolute pleasure talking to you tonight. Thank you very much. Obviously, we set this up quite late, so but listen, I appreciate your time coming on so quickly, and it was good getting a chat with you and finding out obviously a little bit more about you. So guys, Luca Parker, MFA Middlesborough, going to be heading to BFC 6. That's next Saturday, 21st of September. Now, anybody looking for tickets or pay-per-view, Luca, you've got your ticket link, yeah? So
I have,
yeah. So just hit up Luca for tickets. Yeah. So links in his bio on Instagram. So definitely hit up for them tickets. If you can't make the event on the evening, I mean, there is a pay-per-view link as well. So a lot of the fighters will have the pay-per-view link as well. So just make sure you are watching. I mean, it's an amazing card that BFC have on all the way from very beginning right through to the end of the card. And I'd say there's some amazing fighters on it. Fighters that are maybe doing their debut, fighters that are only just started their journey, and then you've got guys, females and so on, who are well into their career. So so definitely do not miss it. There's something there for everybody. So but listen, Luca, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your week training. Do you know what I mean? I know next week, obviously making sure that you're hitting weight and all that. So but definitely enjoy it, and enjoy next Saturday as well, brother. All right.
Yeah. Thanks, Paul. Yeah.
Thanks again. Take care, mate. Bye-bye.
See you later, mate. Thanks for me.